Durant is a threat to shoot from anywhere. He finds a rolling Clint Capella, and a challenge put in. Another opportunity missed by Capella, but stays after it.
Without Şengün, Steven Adams, but Capella is just as effective. We see Cooper hit the three.
Yes, we do see Cooper hit the three. The first Dallas points of the game. And driving left to scoop to the hoop, no good. It's AD on the offensive glass, and he scores against Capella. Outlet pass to Nembhard, leaves it for Marshall. And Marshall with a thrust to the basket for the slam dunk. Here's Ryan Nembhard going all the way and attacking and scoring. He just needed 4 going into that game to surpass 31,000 for his career. Ryan Nembhard drains another shot. Here is Davis in the paint. And he got the 2 right back for the Mavs. He pushed the lead back to 7 points. Coop with the attack over Jabari Smith Jr. And he scores against another long, rangy defender. Here's an attack by AD. The Mavericks have opened up the game, making 8 of their first 10 shots. Lost ball, KD. On the floor, Marshall couldn't pick it up. So now Okogie's got it. Houston has a chance here, and the shot clock runs out. Numbers in the first 20 games for Coop. Nice pass, Nembhard. Nice move, Davis. Both to spin away from the defender and make the catch, and then score. You guys know how much I like to see him grab defensive rebounds and then run. He doesn't necessarily run, but he got a shot up and hit it. Pretty little turnaround made by Coop, attacking a smaller defender.
Somebody get that baby out the street.
Brandon Williams keeps a live dribble into the paint. Shoots over Aaron Holiday and the Mavericks. Seesaw back in front. He is a non-staff assistant at G League, and
got a lot of long dudes who can get in the middle and rise.
Woo! Williams on the hard drive and pull up, and that's one that will count. Woo!
Right to the pull up.
Aaron Holiday in his 8th year from UCLA. Had it taken away. P.J. Washington racing down the floor. He'll score.
The Big Daddy, Tom Holler from the G.
And here is big high-low passing action converted by Dallas as P.J. finds Anthony Davis. First Mavs player in double figures. And it's a takeaway by Nembhard. He helped out of the double team against Smith. Up ahead to D'Lo, and that will fall. Transition attack for D'Lo.
Glad he was able to bounce up off that one.
Yes, got a drive here by D'Lo, and D'Lo, as he's very good at doing, underneath the arms of a defender. Thompson called for the foul. 38-36. Now here is Nembhard. Wow! Accelerating up the baseline, and then a really acrobatic finish underneath. Some helter-skelter action in that sequence. And there's Cooper coming up from behind Jabari Smith Jr. with the block, and Nembhard digs out a loose ball and still free. He retrieved the loose ball and called timeout a moment ago. Then Durant misses, and Coop with the rebound. Powell got it back. Shot clock didn't reset, though, so Christie in the corner works his way out to the wing. Banks in a 3 and draws a foul. Wow.
They call it 3 the hard way. How about 4?
There it is. 4-point play from Max Christie.
Out of the game.
Pass out to the corner. Thompson rebounds the miss by Jabari Smith Jr., but it's stolen. And here's Coop in the open court. Okogie chasing. Coop ducks around him and scores.
And again, we've seen how good he is with that left hand to be able to get it up.
How about an assist for Coop? String music for B-Will. Thompson's averaging 18 a game this year. Brandon Williams cleared for takeoff. Late clock for Durant. Late clock's not going to bother him. A little hesitation, but he missed it. Good minutes for B-Will tonight. AD playing on the second night of a back for the second time this year. Rising up for another jumper. Brandon Williams does it again. Kevin Durant. He's going to go up a couple of more spots. Nice crossover to get in rhythm for the midi, Anthony Davis. Here's Anthony Davis. Working in the mid-post against Clint Capella. Shot clock winding down. He looks totally comfortable taking that low shot clock jumper. 2-point lead for Houston. Here's AD against KD. On the money for Davis again. Thompson saddled with some foul trouble in the first half. Just never really got into any kind of rhythm on offense. Just 1 point in the first half. Durant, who got a help challenge in there.
Line up the seams. Check your feet right.
Najee Marshall in the paint. AD operating comfortably in the mid-range a lot tonight. Missed on that one. Tipped out by Marshall to Nembhard. Coop and an ISO and a drive and a finish with the left hand over KD. 20 games in a row for Cooper Flagg into double digits. And good defense by Coop. Nembhard to Davis. Low clock situation. Double teams coming. AD got the shot away. It's in there and a foul is called too.
Nice little step back, knowing that the double team's coming on that high side.
Back in the game. Show and go by Okogie. Pass in a crowd, and it's Williams who has the loose ball. And then Williams racing to the other end of the floor. He's fouled. And the Mavs have that rebound. Might carry him back to Capella, but it didn't. And then Brandon Williams all night long. He has had an extra gear.
He was dancing on the ceiling.
Oh, here is a steal by Anthony Davis, and Davis will accelerate up ahead. He was looking back at the defense. Smith with a drive, blocked by AD. Coop picks up the loose ball in transition, and no stopping him as he goes to the basket. And the only thing that does stop him is a defensive foul. Coop makes his free throws. Shepherd on the drive, steal, Brandon Williams. And then it's a foot race, and Washington is running along with Brandon Williams. Reset for the Rockets. Shepherd with it. For the Rockets who come in with 15 wins and just 5 losses this year. But it's a big run right now by Dallas. They've opened up a 9-point lead. Got another chance in transition. And PJ Washington, the forceful and powerful finish.
Your turnover point. Mavericks have caused a lot of those turnovers tonight with aggressive defense.
Here's Davis, aggressive offense to the basket. Headed down towards 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Brandon Williams aggressively to the basket. 73% for the floor this quarter. And here is Davis, another one of those athletic plays, stepping through a crowd of bodies in the paint. Here's B. Will. B. Will, nice up fake and step through. Oh, this game tonight for Brandon Williams. And Durant tried to pocket pass, and it pinballs off a defender. Here's B. Will. Oh, no, but it's guided home. Easy little putback for PJ. Drive, Najee, lead, Powell. To end the third quarter. Marshall, come on these buzzer beaters, and there's your exclamation point. Their previous quarter best scoring margin was a plus 15, and those happened in quarters earlier this week. Second quarter against Denver and Miami in both of those games. Najee ended the third quarter and will start the fourth quarter with free throws. Steal, Cooper Flagg, and he fights Nembhard with a great pass. That was outstanding. Nembhard typically dishes dimes like that, but Coop's got that in his locker as well. He's put in a really good shift tonight with 27 points. Marshall in the paint, yes sir. And he is cash money operating inside. It's a drive inside by D'Lo, going from Powell. And free throws coming for Dwight Powell with 9:33 to play. And it's Coop claiming that rebound. Not easy to grab those defensive boards against Houston, but Dallas does there. Ryan Nembhard, a corner three-pointer. It's in there with the softest of touches.
Houston has really drafted well the last few years.
Here's Marshall, and he scores again.
Mavs got to continue to execute on this side of the floor.
Here's a drive by Coop. He draws a foul and will go to the free throw line. Made all 4 of his free throws tonight. For the backside lookout, Thompson was gambling for the steal. Davis alertly moved it, and he catches the air ball that was shot by PJ and scores. Here comes the double. Dallas moves it. PJ's had a lot of looks from the corner tonight. Thompson's out in the open court, and it's stolen by Brandon Williams. Up and to Coop, and here comes Coop. Leaves it for AD. Coop's got it. Late clock operating smoothly and hitting.
Loves that area.
Now Marshall on the attack. Little runner inside. The elite flip game is on display again. Here's PJ with some good defense. And he has played excellent defense all night long. Up ahead to Coop. And Coop Cooper Flagg adds to his highlight reel.
Got a guy like that coming at you with that kind of athleticism, I get out of the way too.